Hello comrades, it is I, MF Kraven, back with another less than 10-minute review. Today we are looking at Tsuro, the Game of the Path, a digital adaptation to Tom McMurky's Tsuro, the Game of the Path. But is the digital version a tranquil path to a fun night, or will it be a fiasco among heavyweight digital board games? Let's find out. Graphics, sound, and art style. Brew some hot water and dip it in that chamomile tea. Turn down the lights and spark up some Nag Champa incense to set up the atmosphere, because playing Tsuro just exudes relaxation. The art style and sound conduct the feel of a beautiful Japanese tea house, and I absolutely commend the devs for it. And to top it off, the way the stones illuminate the path is just a sight to see. I'm a big fan of the graphics, sound, and art style. Gameplay. Tsuro is a game for up to 8 players. You get to choose a colored stone of your choosing and where in the board you begin. You're given 3 cards with different paths, and depending on the game mode, you use them to your will. There are 3 different game modes: Last Stone Standing, Longest Path, and Most Loops. Last Stone Standing pits you against other players and tests your wits. What path cards will lead you on the board the longest? If you encounter an opponent's stone down your path, you can also use any of the cards to try to lead them out of the board, or crash into another stone to eliminate them. The longest path is self-explanatory. All you must do is try to create a path for your stone longer than anyone else's. Being eliminated by being thrown off the board or crashing into another stone doesn't always mean you losing in this game mode, nor on most loops. In most loops, you must maneuver your stone to cross its past paths and loop around them with the route cards provided. Price: $9.99 USD. How many hours estimated? Each game can take from 10 minutes to 30 minutes. It has an online mode and remote play for Steam. The hours estimated in my personal experience might be somewhere between 20 and 30 hours. Final thoughts. Tsuro is a charming game with a simple concept that anyone can grasp, whether it be a 5-year-old or a 95-year-old. Each game is quick and fun, but what I love above all is the atmosphere it sets up. In the current climate we're going through, Tsuro's digital version certainly sets a mood that is relaxing. Silly and clever AI really aren't much of a threat, as silly AI is only there to survive, and clever AI will just try to win. But the tricky AI will always try to avoid being moved by other stone paths, and eliminate every stone in its path. So if it's a challenge you're looking for, I definitely recommend playing with tricky AI. The only small gripe I have with the game is that sometimes it can feel like strategy doesn't play a huge factor as much as you like to believe, but more up to randomness depending on cards you get. For example, in most loops game I won, I did because majority of my cards were looping cards, and in the next game I played, I had tons of straight paths. Other than that, I can wholeheartedly recommend Tsuro to anyone trying to just kick back and chill, or if you want to have a safe, socially distanced game night with some friends. Buy it now.